Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. And I hope all of you enjoyed this last weekend. This is springtime. This is the celebration of rebirth. This is the celebration of Easter, the celebration of the Passover, the celebration of Good Friday. This is a celebration that brings families together to give us an eternal perspective and looking forward. This is a weekend that we can put a benchmark in and say, can I be better from this day forward? Can I be more worthy of all these bounteous blessings from this day forward? I have to share with you a question. Actually, it was two questions, but a question that I received this weekend from Dr. Cheri Ong. And she asked the question, and Dr. Cheri Ong is a participant and strategic coach who sent me out this great question. And actually, Cheri, it's two questions. The first thing she says is gratitude and confidence. Does gratitude instill confidence or the other way around? I have found that confidence is just so important to keep one in forward motion. Confidence builds resilience. What makes a person confident? There's the second question. So the first question is, does gratitude instill confidence or is it the other way around? What do you think? You know, whenever I compare, I ask the question, can one exist without the other? So can gratitude exist without confidence? Can confidence exist without gratitude? So can confidence exist without gratitude? Let's look at that. I've always defined confidence, or arrogance, Arrogance is an outward display of a lack of gratitude. You know, so can confidence, is it arrogance or confidence? When you have arrogance, it's without gratitude. When you have confidence, it's with gratitude. So for me, gratitude inspires true confidence. You know, you can have gratitude and not have confidence. You can still be grateful. It's there. So the constant for true confidence is gratitude from my point of view. I'd like to know your point of view on it as well. You listeners, you watchers that are on there, the viewers. The other question was, what makes a person confident? Well, I really think if you just make the assumption, first of all, that if you're going to have confidence, it all begins with gratitude. And that's an attitude of abundance. That we're grateful for everything around us. We're not in a scarcity mentality, because if you're in a scarcity mentality, your confidence has to be limited. But if you're in a grateful, abundant mentality, then your confidence can be exponential. But I think there's three elements, that drive confidence. We'll talk about confidence as the fourth. But three elements. Number one is clarity. Being really clear about where you're going, really clear about your vision and what's essential for you. What is it that's essential for you? That power of essentiality gives you the power to say no to even the very important. How confident are you when you can say no to something that is very important because you know that you're essential? There's a greater essential burning inside of you. And you can say no with gratitude. Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for asking me. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. However, I have a bigger yes burning inside that gives me the power to say no. So that clarity, always, an outcome of clarity always is energy. You want to increase your energy? Get really clear on your essential. You want to increase the energy of those around you? Share that vision with others, and you will immediately elevate that energy. All right, the second element to that is balance. What do I mean by balance? I mean harmonious balance. We talk about work-life balance, but you can't have equal work-life balance. There's times in your life when you have to put more energy in one or the other. Think of it as four tires. Let me set this down here so I can use my hands. Think of four tires on a car, and they're all filled with air, exactly the same amount of air. As you hit the corners of life, when life throws curves at you, if you have the same amount of weight in each tire, you're going to do what? You're going to roll. So there's times when you have to, that's why we put those little weights on the tires, to keep the car in balance. There's times when you have to put more weight, say, in your personal life. Something's going on personally that you need to attract that. Or maybe something's going on financially, or maybe something's going on spiritually or physically, or maybe some experiences. You're not enjoying the experiences that you should be, and you're not learning at the pace you want to learn. where there's always these things that seem to be out of balance. But the beauty comes is when we can keep air in all of the tires and make sure we've got plenty of air in the one that's going to keep us on the track. So balance always brings velocity. So we've got clarity brings, okay, let me get this straight. So clarity brings energy, and then balance, harmonious balance, brings velocity. The third one is focus. That ability to focus on those activities that generate the greatest results for us. In Strategic Coach, they call it unique ability. If I can stay in my unique ability and build a unique ability team around me, then I'm able to focus on those activities that are going to generate the greatest results for me. And then I'm going to eliminate waste. And when you do that, you're highly efficient. So you've got clarity, harmonious balance, and efficiency. Now, if you've got clarity that gives you energy, you have harmonious balance that gives you velocity, and you've got focus that gives you efficiency, then you've got confidence. And confidence is the greatest attractant of all. Grateful confidence, true confidence, not arrogance, true confidence attracts greater opportunities into your life, greater relationships into your life, and resiliency. I like that word, Cheri, resiliency. I think when you have confidence, you have great resiliency. Confidence builds resilience. I want to make sure I had the right word that you said. I so agree with everything that you said there. And I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to have that discussion with my family. I hope this has been helpful for all of our listeners. And listen, I'd like your comments about the difference and how confidence and how gratitude work together. Have a marvelous and meaningful week. I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.